Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are all doing great. So last week we saw market super volatile, right? In fact, Tuesday was volatile and even Thursday was even more volatile. Bank Nifty almost touched 44,000, then it reversed. Low was around 43,400 levels in Bank Nifty, and Nifty tried to touch 19,000 and low was around 18,500, and in fact we believe 18,500 and 43,500 is going to be a very strong support in Bank Nifty and Nifty. Now why we are saying that when it comes to Nifty that 18,500 is a strong support, and when it comes to Bank Nifty why 43,500 is a very strong support? There need to be a reason, right? We cannot just come and bluff whatever we want or whatever we are saying, right? We have a trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty which I'm just trying to share with you. This is not a rocket science, but what we feel is that based on our perspective of the market, we have taken this trade, and we believe if we are correct, we believe that we are going to, or this strategy is going to make us good money, is what we believe, right? So this is the strategy. This is not very big rocket science, or this is not like anything. So what we have done is we have sold 43,700 call option and 43,700 put option, which is a short straddle, and for hedging we have bought 44,300 call option and 43,100 put option, and we have a break even of around 43,318 to 44,082 is what the break even is what our lower break even, upper break even is, right? So what will happen is either the market has to come down by 0.7%, gap down by 0.7%, or it has to gap up by more than 1%, 1.1% if the strategy has to go on the go into loss, right? We will do adjustment. We are not going to sit simply, we'll do adjustment, but what is going to be the adjustment, or what are all the things we might do is what we are going to see in this video, right? Now if you see the Bank Nifty chart, this is the Bank Nifty chart, and what you can see is that there is a formation of demand and supply. Now this upper trend line can be regarded as a supply zone, right? It is supply zone, and this lower trend line can be regarded as a demand zone, right? Now what you can see here, or what you can find from this chart is that Bank Nifty is, from a bullish perspective, from a positive bias, it is turning bearish bias, negative bias. You can see there is a rejection here, you can see there is a rejection here. In fact, this is a fake rejection. Then it came all the way down till around 43,000, how much? 43,600, in fact 43,500, right? Below 43,500. Then we are seeing rejection here. This rejection was happening on last Thursday. Last Thursday we saw Bank Nifty going to around 44,000. then you know what happened. Immediately it came all the way down to around, it closed above 43,500. Next day, on the first 5 or 10 minutes itself, we saw Bank Nifty touching 43,500. Now what you can understand from this is that 43,500 is a very strong support, is a very strong support. Now we are having a trade where our break even is around 43,300, way below around these levels, way below 43,500. Now why should I say that 43,500 is a very good support? Now if you see historically, 43,500 has acted as a good support and resistance. Now if you see here at the starting of May, it acted as a good resistance. Then on mid of May, once it was broken out, it acted as a good resistance. Then it went up, then it came down, it acted as a support. Then on end of May, it acted as a support. Then we are going to around June mid, you can see it is acting as a support. Here also June mid, it is acting as a support. Even last week it acted as a good support. So the probability of this 43,500 being taken out is very remote, or I wouldn't say remote. It is there might be some rejection. Maybe if we gap down at around 43,500, this 43,500 support will act as a resistance. Let's say it is gapping up around 43,400 level, somewhere here. Now what will happen is it will try to go to 43,500, and it will all day long it will try to breach and close above 43,500. If that is not happening, we will come down and we will test 43,000. Now 43,300 is another very good support, and I can show you that as well in our chart. Now if you see here 43,000, this levels, this 43,300. Now it is evident in this chart that 43,000, these are all the 43,300 levels. One, this is second, this is third, and these levels, you can see these levels are 43,300 levels. So even if it comes to around, even if it gaps down below 43,000, 43,500, there are possibilities that this 43,300 might act as a good support. So you have two support. The first support is that you are having a support at 43,500 levels. Then the second support is at 43,300 levels. Now if it breaks, if I don't think this will break on Monday, this will not be break on Monday. Now even though FIAs are turning bearish, FIAs are net, even though they are net buyers, but if you compare with what they have bought in the month of May, and if you compare it with in the month of June, they have substantially reduced their buying power. Now what is holding or what is keeping the market on the higher side is because of DII's buying. So this is the FIA and DII data, cash provision data, and you can see here in the month of May they have bought around 27,000 crores, but they have in the month of June they have bought only 6,800 crores, not even 30% of what they have bought in the month of May. So it was only because of his buying. Both DIIs and FIAs together bought for around 12,000 crores, and that is why you are seeing choppiness. They are market movers. This FIA buggers and FIA DIIs are market movers, and they are trying to hold. It is because of FIA buying we are holding, the market is holding, otherwise we will go on the downside. So now I am assuming that the market will hold, Bank Nifty in specific will hold 43,500, and in terms of Nifty, even though we are having a negative bias and negative supply and demand zone in Bank Nifty, what we are seeing in terms of Nifty is that still we are not having a negative bias and we are having a positive bias. Now you have to understand, in terms of Nifty, the trend line is being respected. This is the supply zone and this is the demand zone, and you can see there are lots of rejection around this trend line, and we can see Nifty drifting towards lower side. Now what can happen is 18,500 is a very strong support. Why 18,500 is a very strong support is because there are possibilities that, let me draw a line. If I draw a line here, you can see that 18,000, this area, this 18,500, it was acting as a resistance. Then here if you see, it was acting as a resistance. Here you can see it was acting as a resistance, and maybe even if we go on the downside, this 18,500 will act as a good support, and the market may try to go on the higher side. Now let's assume if we draw a line like this, maybe it will retrace to 18,500, close there, then retrace again, then go up and come again like this, and there will be a negative trend formation, negative supply demand zone in Nifty. So we might have a negative bias, and we might have a negative bias in both Nifty and Bank Nifty is what we are expecting in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty, right? So you have to understand that even on Monday, even on Friday, you can see that US futures were badly down. Not badly down, it was down by around 0.5%. Dow Jones was down by 0.5%, S&P was down by 0.5%, Nasdaq was down by more than 1%, around 1%. So we will have to wait and see how global markets are going to open, or how Asia Pacific is going to open on Monday, and and we can see what happens. Whatsoever we will update on Monday's morning video, whether the market is going to gap up, or whether the market is going to gap down. We will see on Monday's video. For now, I have a perspective that Bank Nifty is not going to go below 43,500 and Nifty is not going to go below 18,500. So with that being said, you can range, or you can make the trades between these lines or between this support and supply and demand zone, so that you can make some good money. I hope I have summarized everything. I'll see you in yet another video. Till then, take care. Bye.